Welcome back to the channel that asks the big, often terrifying questions. What is? Today, we're looking at a sleek, heavily armored nightmare that has perfected the art of lurking. We are talking about the apex predator of the water, the one creature that hasn't changed its wardrobe in 80 million years. What is a crocodile? You might think this is an obvious question. It's big, it's scaly, it bites things. True, but defining a crocodile requires us to dive deeper than a lazy saltwater specimen hiding under a mangrove root. First, let's be proper. The crocodile belongs to the order Crocodilia, and within that ancient order, we have three distinct families: the alligators and caimans, the gharials, with their wonderfully needle-thin snouts, and, finally, the true crocodiles. If you've ever confused a gator and a croc, don't worry. They look like slightly different models of the same armored tank. But there is a primary way to tell them apart, and it's all in the smile. Alligators tend to have broader, U-shaped snouts. They are built like brick walls. When an alligator closes its mouth, you generally can't see the bottom teeth. It's a clean, efficient lock. The true crocodile, however, has a distinct V-shaped snout, and it has the reptilian equivalent of a mischievous grin. When a crocodile's jaw is closed, the fourth tooth on its lower jaw is still visible, sticking up over the edge of the upper lip. It's like a permanent, toothy sneer. If you are close enough to notice that detail, you are probably not having a great day. Crocodiles are found across the tropical regions of Africa, Asia, the Americas, and Australia. Unlike most of their cousins, many true crocs, especially the massive saltwater variety, have specialized glands in their tongues that allow them to process and excrete excess salt. This grants them the freedom to roam along coasts and into the ocean, which, naturally, they do. But what makes these creatures so successful? It's a terrifying blend of anatomical efficiency and pure, brutal force. Let's talk power. The crocodile's skull is a masterwork of biomechanical engineering. Of all the animals on Earth, the crocodile has the strongest bite force ever measured, capable of exerting over 3,700 pounds per square inch. That is the force of a small truck hitting you. It's enough to shatter bone. Their teeth aren't designed for chewing. They are designed for catching and crushing. They have up to 80 teeth at any one time, and they cycle through them constantly, replacing teeth worn down by years of crunching. Over a lifetime, a large crocodile might go through 4,000 teeth. Here's the wonderful, slightly comedic irony of the apex predator. While they can clamp down with the power of a hydraulic press, the muscles used to open their jaws are incredibly weak. If you were somehow in a situation where you had a large crocodile's mouth shut, you could actually hold it closed with a couple of loops of duct tape, or maybe a strong rubber band. This is why researchers can easily subdue massive crocs just by tying their snouts shut before handling them. They are the ultimate ambush predator. A crocodile can hold its breath for over an hour, and when it moves, it typically floats just beneath the surface, eyes and nostrils exposed. They are cold-blooded, which means they can sit absolutely still for hours, conserving energy until the precise moment a warthog, a zebra, or, historically, something even bigger, comes down to the water's edge. Then comes the infamous death roll. This is their signature move. If they grab something too big to swallow whole, which is almost everything, they twist violently, tearing off large chunks of flesh. It's not subtle, but it is effective. Perhaps the most incredible fact about the crocodile is less about their strength and more about their antiquity. Crocodiles are older as a species group than birds, and certainly older than mammals. They have survived every major mass extinction event since the dinosaurs vanished. Why? Because when you look at a crocodile, You are essentially looking at an animal that achieved perfection millions of years ago and decided it didn't need an upgrade. Their brains are tiny compared to their massive bodies, but evolution doesn't reward intelligence. It rewards survival, and few creatures are better at surviving than the croc. They are nature's perfect, scaly, low-maintenance, killing machine, efficient, ancient, and easily held shut by a piece of heavy twine. So, what is a crocodile? It is a biological time traveler, a living fossil, and the undisputed master of the ambush, wrapped up in the planet's toughest hide. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of crocodilia, please hit that like button. Have a terrifying fact about crocs we missed? Drop it in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to What Is for more answers to the world's most fascinating questions. Until next time, try to avoid the swamp edges. You've been warned.